Hey viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, a short one on just another kind of update to the home. Wiring in your propane grill to your big propane tank for your house. That was one of these things that was on the list, and I finally got around to it, mainly because we wanted to grill some burgers and didn't have full small propane tanks. So a little extra pipe left over from the job, and a day later and we've got everything hooked up. So I figured I'd show you what I did and how I did it, so that maybe I'll help you do the same. So if you recall from previous videos, there is my propane manifold in my mechanical room, and that valve there, that one was previously just capped, if you remember. And so what I did was I uncapped it and then took it through the wall. Pain in the butt to get through the wall, to try to get it not as clean as I could. And it's still not perfect, but it works. How I did that was I got a very long drill bit. So you can get, these kind of probing drill bits, right? They're very long, thin, right? So you can just to locate things, right? So I've had those, but the problem is that on the other side of that wall, I have brick. So they actually do make those same kind of drill bits, but for masonry. So I picked up one of those. It's a Diablo. It was, I think 18 inches long. And so I used that to punch through the wall on this side, because I knew, that this is where I wanted the pipe to go through. And that gave me the reference point on the brick on the other side to then, chip out and finish up from there. So not much to the piping, right? I mean, just a 90 and then a nipple to go through the wall. I had extra half-inch black pipe, right? So I cut and threaded that piece going through the wall, and then the piece on the other side, and then a couple extra fittings, and no big deal. So that's this side. Pretty straightforward. Let me go show you the other side now. I'll take you through. We'll go through the house instead of outside because it's kind of muddy. So you get to look at my floor. All right. So out on the back porch, see, there's the grill. You can see the pipe. So let me pull this guy out of the way so you can see. So there's us coming through the wall. And I tried to take it as close as I could. I think I got pretty close, especially for me not knowing what I'm doing, right? I don't run gas pipe for a living, so I'm happy with the results. So just through the wall, down, and here's the connection. So coming down, attach the pipe to the brick with tap cons, and just another one of those standoff clamps, just like I used in the mechanical room. I had one extra, so that was perfect. That's why there's only one. I might, maybe I should have another, but I only had one extra, so that's what I used. A shutoff valve. Important to always keep that closed on this, because in the same way that you should always keep your propane tank on your grill closed and not rely on the valves at the burners. Same principle, right? Keep this thing closed until you're using it. Then we have a T and a drip leg, right? Very important to catch sediment and any other kind of trash in the line before it hits your grill. And then we go out to the grill. So this is all 1/2 inch, and then I take it down to a 3/8 inch. So that's a 3/8 bushing. And then this flex line, you can just get this at Home Depot, Lowe's, and that's a 3/8 male pipe thread, right? And on the other side, on the grill side, let's see if I can get you to see it right there. That is a female flare, and that is kind of the standard connection for gas grills. So my grill previously had had the regulator dangling off, right? That would normally connect to the propane tank. So you just pull that off and connect this directly to it. I guess the other important thing to mention, coming off that manifold, right? This is after my pressure regulator, right? Pressure regulator right there. Steps it down from 10 PSI down to, sub 1 PSI, right? 11 inches of water column. You want the low pressure gas going into this grill. If you pump 10 PSI into this, I think you'll have an exciting day. You don't want that. So that is really about it. That's all it took. And I think it's well worth it, right? So now I don't have to deal with the small propane tanks. I've got the big one. And so I've got, you know, quote, unlimited gas. Obviously not unlimited, but it's just nicer. And the gas I buy, and now the gas I burn is cheaper because I'm buying it in bulk. I'm buying it in the off season. So it's going to be cheaper than what I would pay if I just filled up the tank at the local gas station, grocery store, or whatever. So that's all I got for you. Hope you found this useful. And as always, thanks for watching.